Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports. Both squads bringing their A-listers here for this one in this IGHL Club Showdown. The time for talk, the time for hype's over. It's time to drop the puck now. The Eagles have won the draw, and we are now underway. Taken along the wall by Kovalchuk. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. The Eagles gain control of the puck. Scores! And look who's on the board! The home team has this place a-buzzing again.
You can just hear it in the building. I mean, it's just electric in here, James. And how much fun is it for them? When you play at home, you get on the board first. You create a ton of momentum. You don't want to give any life to your opponent.
We're still in the early stages of this period. Manitoba's up 1-0. Puck scooped up by Kovalchuk. Oh, they just got enough of that one to keep it out.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
Cape Breton's got possession here in the offensive zone. From the point, looks to make something happen. Oh, it's another consecutive save. And forces a huge turnover here with the steal. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Here's a chance. Oh, he stopped it. That was insane.
It almost looked like everyone was stopping, thinking it was in the net. I don't even know how he got to it, James. I mean, that's athleticism, desperation, compete, call it what you will. It's everything wrapped into one.
Here's a feed in front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Look out, what a hit. You gotta keep your head up out there.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
Poked away at center ice. Takes a shot. Oh, tried to pick his corner and puts it off the outside of the post.
Manitoba's players on the bench are shaking their head. They can't believe that didn't go in. They thought they had extended the cushion to their lead, but unfortunately it hits the post and out.
The Hawks have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Looking to make something happen along the boards. That's gloved by Hasek. And he takes the feed to his teammate. Great poke check on the reach. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Forces the turnover. Picked up along the boards by Gary. And here at center, that's intercepted. Manitoba's gained possession. Slides into Suzuki. Manitoba's got the puck along the wall. And he takes the pass. And he totally whiffs on that one. Cape Breton's got the puck in the defensive end. Here they come on the attack. Kovalchuk's going to play it against the half wall. Here's a short pass to Barry. Picked up along the wall by Kovalchuk. Moves close to the point. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play.
There's a ton of pace to this game right now, and both teams trying to dictate with quick counters and how they're skating off the puck extremely fast, which is generating a ton of speed. And it's a track meet, trading chances at both ends.
Here in the back half of this period, 1-0 the score. Handles the puck at the point. From against the wall into the open ice. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming. Just here in the late stages of this frame, the Hawks lead it 1-0. Cape Breton's won the draw in the neutral zone. And that's offside, stopping the play. Teams are lined up, and we are ready to take this draw. The Hawks take control of the face-off. Backhander, and that's off the glove and will play on.
I love the willingness to drive north on this and beat your opponent to the space in behind, and that's exactly what he does by a great body position. Just look at his legs and the wide base to be able to get in there and get that shot off.
Manitoba's got the win off that draw. Cape Breton's on the attack. Uses the boards with the bank pass. Makes the save. And now it's grabbed by Kovalchuk. Cape Breton's got the puck against the half wall. The Hawks scoop it up along the boards. And now he moves it to Datsuk. Scoops up the puck here. Moves it over to Pace. Manitoba's got a hold of it along the wall. Quick feed to Suzuki. Pinned up along the boards. Cape Breton's looking to break out. Oh, he'll feel that one. Manitoba's got the puck along the boards. Takes the feed. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Oh, they do it again. Time ticking away, and he comes up big.
Kovalchuk's tracking the puck extremely well right now. Just have a look at that last save. To be able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net. Outstanding performance by him on that last one.
Period number one. Both teams will grab a quick breather. You can grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with second period action in moments. Opening face-off for period number two, about set to go. Here we go, middle frame now underway as the puck drops. We've had an intermission to settle things down after the first period. How do you process what you've seen?
Cape Breton's not going to want to change much within their game, James. In the opening frame, they held possession. They got their opportunities. They just weren't able to convert. They're going to have to do better in that category if they want to get back in this game.
Manitoba sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
Both their first power play of the game. You don't have to worry about getting in. It's already in there, but you do have to worry about winning the face-off, the most critical piece to possessing the puck. Once they get that possession, they can get the setup and the options that they want.
And he takes the feed. Denies it in front.
Well, that's an unbelievable save. A grade A scoring chance taken away as he flashes the leather and makes the stop.
Manitoba's got a hold of it against the wall. Takes the feed at center. And he loses control of the puck. And that's a great heads-up play by Barry. And the puck is cleared to a safer spot. Grabs it in his own end. The Hawks have time for one last rush here on this power play.
Pace is almost back in the play.
And the save. And the power play unit comes up empty on that one.
Well, there's players on the bench that would kill for that opportunity. Just no urgency whatsoever from that power play unit and didn't generate any momentum. Well, these are always high-tempo pace games. They are fast because the puck is slinging back and forth right now, trading chances at either end.
Lots of time left in this period. We got a 1-0 game to this point. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And he had the answer on that one. And he slides it quickly to Barry. Comes up with the steal. The Eagles get a hold of the puck along the boards. The Hawks will play it from the defensive zone. And it's a quick pass to Datsuk. Through center along the wing. And he slides it quickly to Pace. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. And a great save.
Sometimes when you have no time to think and make these types of saves, I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Takes the pass. He scores! Tie game.
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. We are all tied up in this one. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. And he takes the dish. Here's the pass. The Eagles gain possession in their own end. Cape Breton's on the attack. Sends it out in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. And through the chaos, they score.
Chaos, it sure is, but this is going to get waved off. Look at all the bodies in front. This is definitely goaltender interference.
Well, nobody likes having a goal called back, but they'll just have to play on as the puck's about to drop. Manitoba's won the draw. Moves the puck along the half wall. Whiffs on that. Cape Breton's got it in their own zone. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
Pace is all skills. You know that back in the day, he's been working on it collectively, and it shows in his game. But right here, he just gets caught up in a tight space and loses the puck.
Cape Breton's got the puck against the boards. Oh, look at this. Takes a wrist shot. Oh, what a save!
That doesn't swing momentum in your favor. I don't know what will, James. That's a last-ditch effort to make a play. What a beautiful save. The goaltenders at the last line of defense for...
And with that strike, they got in front.
Well, I really like their game tonight. I mean, you always have to manage the ebbs and flows. When you grind away and you continue to trust the process, you get opportunity, and they convert it on it. This is a prime example of seizing your opportunity and executing, because listen, when you're in your own zone, you got to weather the storm. That's exactly what happens here. And they get the opportunity when the puck goes the other way. They capitalize, they execute because of their defense.
The Eagles gain possession. Moves the puck over to Pace. The Eagles will play it against the wall. Denied by the goaltender. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Past the midway mark of the frame, Manitoba's got a 1-goal lead. The Eagles win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Manitoba's got the puck. Quick pass across to Suzuki. Handles the puck. Here's a pass to the middle. Takes a shot. Takes it and looks ahead. Here's a chance. Sends it in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Getting into the later stages of this period, Manitoba's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. And that pass attempt is deflected. Puck grab by Barry. All alone. Stop. It's in the back of the net for an own goal.
James, how surprised do you think the goaltender is? He just spins around and tries to clear the puck, and he fires it past the tender.
The Eagles have tied things up after that snipe, and this has been back and forth all night.
Yeah, just love it, James. And they put themselves in a good position here as they get the equalizer nearing the end of the second. They'll have a lot to talk about in the intermission heading into the third.
Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. What a steal in his own end. Less than a minute to go here in the second. He says, let's get physical on that play. Into the offensive end now. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. Quick feed to Suzuki. And that's stolen by Kovalchuk. It's in the back of the net, but it's not going to count as the whistle goes before the puck went in. Fans are buzzing. Teams are gliding into position here for the start of the third. Here we go, period number 3. It's been a back and forth affair, and it's been a fun one tonight. Levels them with the hit. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Manitoba's got it in their own zone. Cape Breton's got control of it now from their own end. Tap dances around the check. Big time stop there. Cape Breton's at the back end. Turns him away. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Manitoba's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. And he can't hang on after that hit. Slides it across. And a quick save on that one. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Suzuki. Scoops up the puck now. And he slides it quickly to Datsu. Cape Breton's got possession at center. Sends it over. Picks off the pass. On the doorstep, backhander, shuts him down. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play.
Well, this goalie, he deserves a highlight pack. I mean, he's made many huge saves tonight that has given his team momentum, and it's about the timeliness of his save to sort of reset the momentum in a game and give your team an opportunity to win, and that's exactly what he's done between the pipes tonight, James.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Receives the pass. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Knocked away. Stopped by the goaltender. Quick pass over to Barry. Puck picked up by Pace. Shot off the outside of the iron that will play on.
Pace has been aggressive around the net. He's got those magic mitts, but unable to convert as he hits the post numerous times in this one.
Here's an odd man rush. Muffs the shot attempt. Pass it up ahead. Pace moves the puck. And the puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to regroup. And we'll get a breather here with offside to call. The Eagles are going to get dinged here for a roughing call.
Well, that's going to be a roughing call, and Coach won't like that one. It's just undisciplined. Whistle went, trying to get in on the action, and now you're sitting for two.
And a solid job tying up his opponent. Drills him. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up.
Well, he's been around it all night long and finally converts after multiple opportunities in this game. You got to like the dynamic element to his game, his ability to use his hands to get to the net here, James, but finally is able to convert. You can see that frustration just leaves him right now in his body language.
Feeds it over. Here's a blast. Koshik's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Hope everyone's enjoying the game here tonight. Another big face-off here on this power play. And there's a little help from your friends right there from off the wing coming up with the puck. Manitoba's got possession of the puck. Block shot.
Well, right here on the PK, James, you have to know how to score.
And they've gone in front thanks to the power play goal.
Well, it's all about manipulating the PK, and that's what they did so well to take advantage of that opportunity. My opinion, these are the types of goals that eventually win championships. The hard-nosed playing, the grit and the tenacity. To fight for those rebounds. It ain't pretty, but it gets the job done.
Puck is dropped and play resumes. And loses possession after a solid hit. Cape Breton's got a hold of the puck. And that's deflected. Oh, denies them with the paddle save.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Cape Breton's run into a hot goaltender tonight. They've had no shortage of scoring opportunities, but yet they can't convert, and they trail here in the third. The Hawks have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Datsuk. The Eagles gain possession along the wall. Pumped off the puck. Manitoba's got possession here in the offensive zone. Quick feed down low. Dishes it off. Picked off by Kovalchuk. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Shot! How did he stop that one?
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
Excellent stick work on the play. Slides that one right across the blue line. Comes up with a blocker save. Manitoba's got a hold of it along the wall. Tosses it on to Datsuk. Makes it look easy with a pad. Manitoba's going to play it from the corner. Suzuki sliding the puck behind the net. The Hawks play it along the boards. And that pass goes off a stick. The Eagles move the puck in the defensive zone. Manitoba's looking to break out of their own end. Sends it quickly to Datsuk. And that pass is stolen. That's just textbook positioning to break up the play. Here they come on the rush. Less than a minute to go now here in regulation.
Datsuk's really laboring out there. Looks like he's going to make it to the bench, but he's struggling to finish this shift.
Walker scores! And we are tied! It's a new game here in the third!
How quickly the game can change. You can be chasing it, then all of a sudden you're back to evens, James. And guess what? The momentum, it's now in their favor.
Here in the late going of the frame, it's all tied up.
You know it's a hard shot when the goaltender gets a big piece of it, but it still trickles in.
Cape Breton's got the puck along the wall. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Manitoba's got control of the puck. Through the neutral zone and along the boards, here they come. Passes it over. Suzuki's got it in the offensive zone. Here's a pass down low. Slides it across. Koshik's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle.
Sometimes it's all working for you, James, and it's all working for him tonight. And you wish you could just circle these dates on the calendar and remember them and recall them when you're facing adversity, because everything seems to be working for him tonight. When it's on his stick, when it's off his stick, his shot, everything is looking good. A multiple-point effort in this one so far.
Cape Breton's taking possession in their own end. He's got a step. Dying single. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. And there's the horn. Regulation solves absolutely nothing, so we're going to overtime, and we'll do it next. Will someone get a chance to put the game on their stick? Overtime looms. Time to find out if we get a winner here. Overtime. The puck is dropped. Scores! They win it! They win it overtime! And the Surrey game is strong tonight. Wow, what a finish.
This play could have died, James, but instead they find themselves with possession because of the effort that he gets for being hard on the puck. And it's not just retrieval, but then it's having the mindset to attack. And that's exactly what he does off of it, and he winds up with the tally.
Welcome back, everyone. We're about to get underway here. The challenge has been laid. Don't sing it. Bring it. The moment of truth has arrived. It's time to drop the puck. The Warriors take possession to get this one underway. Takes the feed. And it's broken up by a nice defensive use of the stick. The Hawks have it now. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Suzuki. And that's intercepted by Frederick. Right on the doorstep. He scores! Well, talk about a friendly ping right there.
Oh, yeah, it's all about the bounces, isn't it, James? And you got to get the right one, and that one is in his favor. Love the spatial awareness on this shot. He knew he didn't have much time. He gets it off in the inner slot and he scores.
The Warriors have to be feeling good about themselves. They have been pushing and pushing to start this one.
James, they're emotionally charged as they're at home, they're playing their opponent, and they started right from puck drop, and that emotion was transferred or channeled into their feet because they've been all over the ice with their legs under them.
Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Sends a pass over. Takes possession. Slides the puck down low. Shoots it on the backhand. Scores! And as they say in street hockey, new game!
It is a new game, and it's never over, right, James? Because they've been behind in this game. They've been chasing it. But now they tie it up, and you can certainly feel the energy created with that goal.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. We got a tie game. And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Quick pass to Frederick. Fires it! And he had an answer with that save. Picks up the puck in his own end. Here's a chance. Drops him in the open ice.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
The Warriors take possession in the defensive end. The Hawks have it in the offensive zone. Along the half wall with the puck. Taken by Suzuki. Huge steal in his own end. Seals got it in the defensive zone. Connects with a long lead pass here in the middle.
Fast and quick lead pass.
The Warriors get a hold of the puck along the boards. Grabs it in his own end. From behind the net, looks to break out. Broken up by Suzuki. Puck moved over to Datsuk. Picks off the pass. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Too many bodies in the way. Makes a move in front. Grabs the puck in the slot. Big time stop. Trying to complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Shakes off the coverage. They really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Face-off coming up here. They were buzzing moments ago.
Yeah, they really were, and it's a tough spot for the goaltender. Everyone else can change, but he can't. He's got to out-battle his opponent now.
From the blue line, they take control of it. Moves the puck. And that's blocked in traffic. Big hit along the boards, and those walls are rattling.
When you're along the wall, you got to have your head up, and you better be good in small spaces, and you can't get out of the way of this thunderous hit, though, because it was lined up perfectly here, James. He knew exactly what he was going to do, and he finished right through the wall.
More than half the frame has been played here. We are all tied up in this one. Good job tangling up his opponent here. Now a quick pass to Michael. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Pokes it away in his own end. Pass to Suzuki. Feeds it over. Hellebuyck's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Late goings of this period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. The Hawks get a hold of the puck. Slides it up to Datsuk. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Slides the puck ahead to Merkley. Here they are on the attack. Feeds it over on the rush. Grabbed along the board by Merkley. Feeds the puck across to Suzuki. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession.
It almost looked as if he was going to get by the defender, but that extra move took his space away, and it goes the other way.
And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift, and you can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down.
Right in the open ice, that one's picked off.
The Warriors have been stealing pucks.
Scores! And they beat the buzzer and get one right here in the period.
They always say, James, that to start a period and to finish periods are critical times, and they get one here. They go to the dressing room with a lot of momentum. He's going to get an assist on this goal here, James, and it's a product of being in the right spot at the right time, and that's not a fluke. That is all him. He's got the IQ, the smarts, and the anticipation skills to disrupt this pass.
There's the buzzer. Fans seem to enjoy that first 20 minutes. We'll get to the second period right after both teams get a chance to catch their breath. Stick around. Period number 2 set to go here. Officials moments away from dropping the puck. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. All right, partner, we've got a pretty good sample size of what we've seen in this one tonight. Your assessment?
The Warriors have a lead in this game. Now they have the majority of the shots, and this is a high-scoring affair. Not much defense to talk about. You got to figure that the next shot might win.
Denies him again.
That's a fantastic sequence of saves there, James. He was so dialed in, he tracked it perfectly.
There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on.
Hellebuyck's found his rhythm here, James. Looking real nice in his crease, the way he's moving, taking away a huge opportunity for his opponent with that high-danger save.
Lots of time left in this period. 3-1 is where we're sitting. Fans being treated to a lot of offense thus far. Takes the puck at the point. Great read to break up the play. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Shot! Easy pad save made by Hellebuyck. Oh, there's one more!
You can certainly tell that the goaltender is dialed in on that last sequence of saves, James. He's to position, so he finds a way to make multiple saves back-to-back.
And that's a great heads-up in the defensive zone to force the turnover. The Hawks carry it along the wall. On the backhand, scores! And look who's at it again.
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want, because he's been all around the net.
The Hawks have jumped right back into this one here in the second with that goal.
And you can certainly feel the momentum changing tides right there, James, especially after that goal. They've cut the deficit within one.
Oh, and a big-time hit on the play.
Well, and it's another hit. I mean, how many times is that now, James? He's going to continue to be a target if his head is down.
Merkley's got the puck along the wing. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Scooped up along the wall by Merkley. The Hawks will play it in their own end. Oh, and here's the pass. Denied on the play. Whoa!
Oh, you don't practice that one in goalie sessions, James. You just have to have fight and compete to get to that puck. He has all of it, and he makes the save.
And Cheryl, listen to these fans here. They are getting loud. Some of them are getting on their feet here still, applauding that save we saw.
James, I think it's the appreciation for the desperation save, the compete, the will to keep that puck out of the net, and they're really showing him the love.
And a stick in the lane ends that threat. And he coughs it up with the pass. Frederick's got the puck. Quick shot. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
The Warriors have it from their own end. Long breakout pass to center.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
Slides it diagonally to Suzuki. Here's a pass in front. It scores! What an opportunity! It delivers!
I love that he fights for his space here to be able to get to an area where he has a little bit of time to get the one-timer off. He knows it's got to get off in a hurry, and he puts it in the back of the net.
More than half the period has expired. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. And that's deflected off someone in front. Smart read by the defender to come up with it. The Hawks have it in the offensive end. Tremendous stop with the blocker by Hilleva. Seals lugging the puck. The Warriors move it in. And that one's denied. Stuffs it again.
He's out battling his opponent right now. He is so dialed in. He's tracking the puck, making save after save. It's about time his team starts working in front of him.
Slides the puck over. Taken along the wall by Merkley. Uses the force on that hit. And makes the save. Grabs the puck. And he moves it up to Suzuki. The Warriors gain control of it. Takes the feed from his own end. Oh, what timer save! Wow! Goaltender hangs on for the whistle.
That Duke's been brilliant in the offensive zone tonight here, James. Just using the deception, whether it's with his eyes, with his hands, with his feet, finding ways to manipulate his opponents. 3 goals in this one. He's got the patty, shooting, changing the angle of his shot to beat the goaltender.
In the final moments of this period, it's all tied up. Frederick won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. And a great save!
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. Frederick's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Scores! Turn on the red light! The Warriors have gone in front by 1 here in the second period.
Yeah, and it certainly changes the mindset when you're ahead by 1 in a very close deadlock game, James. Now they got to push the pace, put the pedal to the metal, and try and figure out a way to cash in again.
Moves it to Frederick. Approaching the final 60 seconds here in the second. The Warriors have been the better team through the better part of 2 periods now as they lead it late in this second. Off the draw, and a nice job locking up his opponent. The Hawks get a hold of the puck in their own end. Broken up in the neutral zone by Frederick. The Hawks gain possession along the wall. And that pass is redirected. Oh, he needed to make that save with time. Scores at the buzzer, and they get one.
Well, coaches always say the first minute and the last minute of every period are critical. Well, now they've got momentum heading into the next frame. They got to carry it forward. They've been behind all game, but they've clawed their way back with good habits, and they find themselves at an even score.
There's the horn. 2 periods down. A 3rd period to go. Stick around and join us for the drama next. Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this third period underway. They're underway here in the third, and this could come down to last shot wins. And that's off a stick. Suzuki's got it along the wing. Slides the puck down low. Nears the blue line and looks to set up at the point. Off his stick. Gets in the lane with the body.
Wow.
And he puts it into his own net.
Well, you don't see that very often when you shoot it into your own net trying to clear the puck. That's ugly.
The Hawks have to be feeling good about themselves after taking the lead with that goal here in the third.
Yeah, and it's not much of a cushion the way this game has gone back and forth, James, but it's something. You're in the lead, so now you want to continue with that tempo. Find a way to push your opponent back. Continue to punch and press.
And he makes the save. They fight for it along the boards. Moves the puck down low.
Datsuk's been feeling it out there. The puck's been on his stick.
Scores! But a little puck left for the play.
Just an unfortunate circumstance here. The defender's trying to get into the shooting lane, and instead it ricochets off him and into the net.
The setters will glide into the dot. And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him.
Suzuki's close to finding a hole there, and just an extra move. Thought he had a little more time and space than he actually had, and the play dies.
Here they come on the attack. The Hawks have the puck in the corner. Feeds it down low. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Fires it on net. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
There's the whistle. Offside is the call.
Suzuki's been a highlight reel of how to distribute the puck. They should carve this one up and show it to everyone in the video room. Just the multiple ways he's threading the needle. And you don't open that lane if you don't know how to create space when you have the puck. So he's got heavy IQ, he scans, and he processes as well.
Merkley's got it in the defensive end. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Oh, what a save! I can't believe he kept it out.
I don't even know how he got to that puck there, James. Goalie coaches are going to continually work on position while this has nothing to do with it. This is all about, Will, getting to the puck and being acrobatic in your crease. I'd say he has some fast twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off.
Well, there is a pulse. There is a beat to this game right now, and it is fast, James. Both teams trading chances at either end. I mean, this is a track meet right now.
And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Seals stick handling in his own zone. Moves it up through the middle from the right. Great save from in tight.
Well, this one's not going to go in, James, but he certainly has got to like the look that he got here, and he created it on his own by reading exactly where the defender was on the ice.
And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. Fredericks won the face-off here in the offensive zone. Sends the pass over. Gets a piece of it with the glove. The Hawks will play it from the defensive zone. Moves it to the middle. And that's deflected off someone in front. Scores! And a quick strike here puts them right back into this one.
Well, the game opens up here now, James, as they're within one, and if they can continue this press, they can get the equalizer. You got to believe that they can do it right now as you feel the momentum shift. Coaches always say, have your stick on the ice and good things will come. Well, this is one of those examples, James, and good defensive posture. Have the stick on the ice, good quick hands to be able to intercept the pass. And that miscue by the opponent leads into the back of their net.
And he takes a shot. Puck scooped up by Merkley. Picking up momentum inside the neutral zone. Seals taking it from his own end. Across the line from center. The Warriors take it from the side. With authority. The Warriors looking against the half wall. What a steal in his own end. Sneaks by the poke check. Referee's hand goes up in the air. We got a delayed penalty coming up here.
Coaches don't like these kind of penalties, James. You got the lead, you got control of the game, you're playing confident, and now all of a sudden you retrieve back on your heels because you're killing.
Boy, if there was an opportunity to capitalize, this is it. The power play unit takes to the ice for the first time. Denies him on the one-timer.
But with their team trailing by 1 and they have this power play, they can't squander the opportunity. They really have to get to their sets, work their options, and put it in.
Big stop right there. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Suzuki. Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. Handles the pass. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. What an opportunity here on the power play with this offensive zone draw.
It's all about motion and puck movement. Make the goaltender's already fatigued move.
And now it's grabbed by Merkley. And he gets in front of that one.
Well, he didn't flamingo there, and if you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
Cuts to the front. That's blocked. And it's a much-needed kill as the penalty expires.
The next shift is critical, James. They have
loose puck, and he's in all alone. Here's a shot. He scores! What a goal! What a finish on the breakaway!
This is all generated by his speed, James. He gets one stride on his opponent, and then it becomes 2, 3, and then he's in open ice, and he makes no mistake. As he comes out of the penalty box, he recognizes he can get to the puck first, James, so he doesn't go off. He corrals that puck, and he is in, and he buries it. You can see how excited he is. He's gone from the box to a goal. Pretty nice sequence of events for him.
Frederick's got it against the boards. He scores! And there's the hat trick, and let those shovels fly!
It's a special moment for a player, an athlete here, James, but to do it at home and have all of those caps flying on the ice, it's a pretty special one. I can't believe the time he had to walk into that one, James. He just lets it rip. Slap shot, low stick side, beats the goalie clean.
The Warriors have had more scoring chances, and yet they trail late in this third period. Fredericks won the draw here in the open ice. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Seals got it in the defensive end. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Centering pass in front. What a chance, but they can't connect. The Hawks move the puck in the defensive zone. And that's broken up by Frederick.
The Warriors are in a tight game. They got to start making good on all those interceptions where they've been great spots and finding ways to get the puck.
Scores! And a big-time goal here in the third. Evens things up.
Well, there wasn't much wiggle room left, James, but they found a way to put it in, and that's because of the full-court press that they've exhibited in this third period.
Oh, he's cooking now. Puck grab by Martinez. Scores! A tie finish, and they take the lead.
Sometimes you can feel momentum swing, James. You can tell that they're playing with more confidence, and as a result, they get a little puck and they put it in.
And he takes the feed. Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and tosses off the puck. Loses the coverage there. Final horn is sounded, bringing this one to an end. Well, a challenge was laid down in this IGHL showdown, and as the dust settles, we've got ourselves a winner.
Yeah, you want the bragging rights. You want to come out on top and be able to pat yourself on the back. That ain't the case this time.
Well, that'll do it for all of us here at EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski, and we will see you next time from ringside. Welcome back, everyone. Well, bragging rights up for grabs here. The challenge has been laid. Let's get it on. We are about set to drop the puck as both centers make their way into the dot. Great energy in the barn this evening, and we are officially underway. Sends the feed in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Let's move to the middle, and that chance is blocked. Manitoba's grabbed a hold of the puck. And a stick breaks that up. And he takes the pass. Datsuk's got it to the side. Sends the pass down low. The Canucks take over on possession. Tosses it to Giroux. Takes control of the puck. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. Manitoba's got it along the wall. On the backhand. Gives them nothing in front.
Well, he does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is in that low inner slot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes, and makes a save.
Made the stop on the play. They go on the attack through center. Saskatoon's got control of it now from their own end. With possession along the wall. Dishes it off. Saskatoon's got the puck in the corner. Takes the puck along the boards. Sends it down low. And now he moves it quickly to Sandin. And it goes right off his bucket to stay out.
I've never been a goaltender except in road hockey, James. I tell you, if you take one off the mask, you got to be rattling. But nonetheless, he finds a way to get the save. And that's what you got to do. Put everything in front of it if you want to make the stop.
They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. Big time stop there. Saskatoon's got possession of the puck. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Moves around along the half wall. Huge steal at his own end. Feeds the puck to Datsuk. Saskatoon's looking to break out. Here's a shot. Oh, what a save in front. Puck picked up by Suzuki. Takes the feed. Passes it over. Oh, off the post.
Oh, a great chance there, James, and an opportunity to get the go-ahead goal, but the pipe gets in the way, and it says, not today.
And he's taken down the official's arm, signaling for a penalty. And there's the whistle stopping the play.
You always hate these penalties. You're in amongst the puck, you're fighting for it, and then you get your stick caught in your opponent's skates, and you wind up in the penalty box.
Manitoba sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
First power play of the game and an opportunity to go up by one. And analytics will tell you, when you score first, chances are you win the game.
Shuts them down. Saskatoon's got the puck in the defensive end. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. And that's a solid clearing attempt on the play. Manitoba's got it in their own zone. Passes it in front and scores! What a play! Manitoba's finally opened the scoring here in the first. Now let's see how both teams respond, right, Cheryl?
Yeah, and I think this is a product of just playing the game differently and having a different mindset. They started the game, they were hesitant, almost as if you're playing just to keep it close and not to lose. You got to play to win the game, and they've really opened it up in the latter half of this period.
From his own end, he picks up the puck. And he takes the feed. Stoppage in play as we get an offside. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The Hawks lead it 1-0. The Canucks win the draw here in the neutral zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Sends it out front. Scores! What a finish on the play! The Canucks got to be feeling good after evening the score here in the first.
Yeah, it's always about the next shift, right? It's about the response to a goal against, and I think they've had a valiant response here. You've seen the impact as shifts go out there, and they're able to generate some momentum with some sustained pressure, and they find a way to put it in.
Slides it across! And a great save! Saskatoon's got the puck along the wall. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Manitoba's got the puck now. Slides it over with pace to Suzuki. Passes out front. He scores! What a goal!
How many times have we seen this before? The play comes back in your own zone. There's a scoring chance that they're unable to convert on, and you get going the other way, and you're able to execute. It really is a 200-foot game.
Manitoba's got up by 1 here in this opening frame, but there's a lot of game to go here.
Yeah, and I always feel like those next few shifts are critical because you know your opponent, they're either going to respond or they're not. If they don't respond and you're on your toes, you push them back and you look for a second.
The Hawks take possession in the defensive end. Great reach with the poke check. Tried to make a move and the puck hops away.
Oh, I know what he was trying to do there, James. He thought he had it with that move, but he created some space for himself, but unfortunately loses the handle and it dies on his stick.
Giroux's moving the puck through his own zone. The Hawks will play it against the boards. Shuts him down.
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it and he made the save.
There's the horn, ending the first period. Both teams will have a chance to regroup. You do you, and we'll be back with period number 2 in a moment. Just moments away from puck drop for second period action. Fans are back in their seats, and let's see where the action picks up here in period number 2. All right, Pounder, put your analyst hat on here. We played already a period. What do you make of this one?
Saskatoon's had the puck a ton in that opening frame, James. That's exactly what you want if you're the coach. You want to manage the puck. You want to own it in the offensive zone. They did just that. They just weren't able to convert. They find themselves trailing by 1. If they can trust the process, they'll find their way back into this game.
Lots of time left in this period. Manitoba's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. And he comes up big with the stick save, getting all of it with the paddle. Delayed penalty coming up here. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
These are the ebbs and flows of the game. You're leading in it. You take an untimely penalty. Now you got to kill it off. You got to find a way to get out there and make sure the equalizer is not scored on your watch.
Power play unit comes out for the faceoff.
Well, a timely power play at this juncture of the game, James, to even it up. This is huge for this power play. Your big stars, they need to shine.
And the puck is moved to a safer spot on the ice. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead. The Canucks are getting called for boarding on the play.
LePique is going to be tasked with quite a job here. They're only trailing by 1. They want to keep this game within reach, so they got to get out there, be aggressive, and kill it off.
And things starting to ramp up a little bit now on the ice with that play. Feeds it over. Picked up along the boards by Giroux. The Canucks play it along the wing. Takes the shot. And as he skates back out onto the ice, it's a brief one-on-one with the goaltender. Doesn't get the shot off. I'm not sure what happened there, Cheryl.
Me neither, James. I mean, I was a defender. I was never up ice like that. No, and all kidding aside, though, I think there's just a ton of pressure. He's looking over his shoulder, seeing how much time he has, and just flubs it.
Picked off in the open ice. Great use of the wall and the pass. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Suzuki.
Manitoba's been disrupting play all night long, and this is because of their stick position. You have to find ways to be aware and anticipate where that puck is going to be going. Doing a great job, but this is still a close one. We've got to find a way to generate some offense.
The Hawks take it along the wall. Shakes himself free. And that one's stopped. Saskatoon's got the puck. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Through the offensive zone and behind the net now. Pass out front. And that's stopped. Manitoba's gained possession along the boards. Puts it on net. And there's the save. Quick feed down low. Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the O-zone. Cut into the net. Scores!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now. Staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer.
Well past the midway mark of this period, we got a tie game. And off the draw, they win the faceoff. Here's a short pass to Sandin. And that's off a stick. And he sidesteps the check there. There's the whistle. We got an offside. See if we can pick up some momentum again here as a face-off is ready to go. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Puts it on net. Scores! And with that strike, they got in front.
Well, I've really liked their game tonight. I mean, you always have to manage the ebbs and flows, but when you grind away and you continue to trust the process, you get opportunity, and they converted on it. Well, I can't tell you how many times this has happened to me, James. As the puck is coming towards you, it winds up hitting you and goes off you, goes the other way, fools the goaltender who doesn't have a chance.
At center ice now, he grabs the puck. Great reach with the poke check by Sandin. Devastating hit into the boards, and listen to this building rattle. Nice poke check. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Sends it to the middle, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Here's a sprint for the loose puck. Great burst of speed to come up with it. And it's a quick pass to Suzuki. Gadzooks exploring options with the puck. Intercepted the pass. Moves the puck up. Breakaway. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Feed to the middle. And he opts to backtrack here with the play. Lets it fly. Makes the save. The Hawks scoop it up along the boards. Jostled off the puck. Taken by Giroux. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Second frame almost done. Well inside a minute now. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Oh, and a good textbook hit there. There's the buzzer, bringing period number 2 to a close. Hey, listen, we've got lots more in store here on this broadcast, so don't even think about going anywhere. We're back with more in a moment. 40 minutes in the books. Big third period coming up for both teams, and we're ready to go. They have dropped the puck here in the third.
Okay, we played two-thirds of this one here tonight. What do you make of what you've seen in this one?
Saskatoon's had a lot of pace and tempo through the first 40 minutes of play, James. And if they can continue that along with their possession time, you got to believe that they can get the equalizer in this one.
Through pass ahead.
Great vision to see that stretch pass.
Picked up along the wall by Giroux. Big time stop there. Saskatoon's got the puck against the boards. Quick feed down low. Here's a pass down low. Loves the puck into the offensive zone corner. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team.
Suzuki's been padding the stats tonight, and it's all been earned. I mean, when that puck is on his stick, he is creating both time and space. And when he's going to the net, sticks on the ice, the game's all about habits in the offensive zone, and he's showing all of them right now.
Slides the puck over to Datsuk. Grabbed along the boards by Suzuki. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Slides the puck down low. Quick feed to Suzuki. Handles the pass at center. He scores! And he completes the hat-trick.
Well, he's been zipping and buzzing along the ice this entire night, hasn't he, James? And man, do the fans appreciate him.
Saskatoon's not messing around. Look at that effort in the offensive zone, and as a result, we're tied up.
Well, that's been their playground today, but they just haven't been able to convert until now, where they get the equalizer. You can see the opportunities that they've had, and finally they take advantage.
Broken up with a stick. Takes a shot and makes the save. The Canucks move to the offensive zone. Here's a backhander. Turns it away.
Well, a grade A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
Stones him in front. Datsuk's got it in the corner. Lets it go. Oh, Walker save. What a stop. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Moves the pass in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Slides the puck down low. Poked away in the defensive end. Angles it over to Giroux. Lays into the body on the play. Some great thievery in the open ice. And there we go. Icing is the call.
Well, an athlete's having a type of game like this, you just say, get him the puck. And that's exactly what's happening tonight, because every time it's on his stick, he's finding a way to fill the net here, James. Hattie so far in this game, he has been lethal when that puck is on his stick.
Manitoba's got it in their own zone. On the attack along the boards. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Sends the pass in front, and he denies that great opportunity there. Tries to feed it over to Giroux, and he coughs it up with the pass. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first few strides will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well. Well, this is a great goal, but I think I'd like the start of it even better. It's the same guy who is able to get the catalyst going and then finding a way to finish it. It's all about the interception. I mean, if you don't have the puck, you can't score. He does a great job of getting the puck, and then he finishes it off. You got to be opportunistic when you make those kind of plays.
Here's a chance behind the net, and he's knocked off the puck there. Moves it quickly over to Giroux. Here's a goal. They score! They've tied it up! They have tied it up here with a big-time goal in the third.
Well, they couldn't have waited much longer there, James. They're running out of runway, but they found a way to get it done. You got to come up big at the right moment and brace the pressure, and that's exactly what they did.
Getting into the later stages of this period, we are all tied up in this one. Off a stick, and they can't connect. And offside, we'll get a reset here.
Giroux's done a great job of staying the course in this game here, James. You know, he could let the multiple opportunities that he hasn't cashed in on really get to him, but he doesn't. He continues with his persistence and his relentlessness to the net here, and it pays off in dividends as he gets on the board.
Puck clears the zone, and they'll be forced to regroup. The Canucks gain control of the puck. Quick pass to Giroux. Shot, and it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. Manitoba's won the defensive zone draw. Takes the pass. Dishes it off. They score! A clutch goal gives them the lead.
Well, it's very timely, isn't it, James? To give them the lead, and also the confidence that they've shown these past few shifts have led to that opportunity. But when you're in tight to the net, you don't have much margin of error here, and he's able to find the back of the net. It's all about accuracy, not necessarily how hard the shot is.
Manitoba's been locked up in a dogfight all evening long, but look at this. They pushed through and found that go-ahead goal here in period number 3.
Well, I think they continue the scrappy dogfight. Don't get in the mindset to sit back. If you sit back and you allow entry into your zone, guess what? You're playing defense. Get on the hunt. Get on the prowl. Stay on the puck, and you'll win this game.
Shuts him down. And it gets 0-2. Wow!
I love how aggressive he plays the shooter on the inner slot here, James. He knows that he's got to take away the net, so he gets out and challenges to make the save.
And he gets in the lane to block that. Manitoba's got a hold of it along the wall. Saskatoon's got the puck in their own end. And that pass attempt is deflected. Manitoba's playing it from the side. Nice zone entry from the middle. Devastating collision against the wall. Oh, he delivers a thunderous hit check. Saskatoon's got the puck along the wall. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Taken along the wall by Giroux. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Final horn sounds, bringing this one to a close. Well, there'll be smiles all around in one locker room tonight following this IGHL challenge.
Anytime it's a challenge, you know there's a lot on the line, in particular the bragging rights, and you can see it in the body language right there. They're pretty content with this victory.
Hope you had as much fun as we did here tonight, and we will see you the next time. At least we hope so. From all of us here at EA Sports, take care, everyone.